commitment to service has been recognized within district and beyond. In 2011, he was appointed as a co-chair fundraising committee of Kolkata Institute, member promotion committee of the Rotary South Asia Conference on Literacy in Kathmandu, member of the organizing committee of the Polio Summit in 2012, and the list is endless. His spouse, Dr. Sangeeta Bansal, is a doctorate in psychology. She is a trustee of the boards of Cancer Institute and the Rotary 3010 Art and Culture Foundation. She is a chair of TRF committee for her club, Rotary Club New Delhi. Lieutenant Vinod and Dr. Sangeeta are blessed with 2 brilliant daughters. Elder daughter Damini has graduated from Wharton School of Business. She will be soon starting her MBA program at the London Business School. Their younger daughter Ashiani had completed her studies in economics and communication from Cornell University. Both Damini and Ashiani have been interactors, and incidentally, Ashiani was district representative in 2007-8. I also had the privilege of working with her also closely. Vinod has also a romantic streak in him. He loves to sing, which I came to know very late. He loves to sing Muhammad Rafi songs whenever the mood strikes him or in his free time, which of course he rarely gets. This is the undercurrent that makes him a humane, emotional and compassionate human being. Knowing your caliber, Vinod, I can say, मेरी आपसे सिर्फ एक ही गुजारिश है, मेरी आपसे सिर्फ एक ही गुजारिश है, कुछ ऐसा खेल रचो साथी, कुछ ऐसा खेल रचो साथी, कुछ जीने का आनंद मिले। जीवन तो वैसे सबका है, तुम जीवन का श्रृंगार बनो, इतिहास तुम्हारा है, तुम उसमें अंगार बनो, कुछ ऐसा खेल रचो साथी कि कुछ जीने का आनंद मिले। Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Governor Vinod Bansal with a round of applause.
Good evening, friends. Can I hear a louder good evening from you? You see, it is not that I want to understand that all of you are awake or not, but it is important that when I say something, whether you are acknowledging that or not, that's the only degree I wanted to measure. Thank you very much. Thank you, past District Governor Mukesh, for not only a generous introduction, but something which I'm sure came from the heart of a person who actually knows you well. Thank you so much for all those words. The chief guest of the day, and someone who in a very, very short period of time I really admire, and someone whom I look up to for all the guidance during my year 2013-14, Rotary International Director P.T. Prabhakarji. Our district is bestowed with some of the best talent which has come out of the leadership of Rotary in the last few years, and 2 of those stalwarts are present today. The past Rotary International Director Sudarshan Agarwal, who not only has excelled in the political and the administrative field, but also someone who at the age of 82 today probably carries the biggest motivation to do something for this humanity in the most befitting manner. And whenever I meet him, even for 2 minutes, I come back hugely inspired. He is present today. We welcome you, sir. Past Rotary International Director Sushil Gupta and Vinita ji. Sushil ji is not only a successful businessman, but he has kept his business aside to see the good side of Rotary. And whenever I meet him, I always feel that how can a person who is so successful in business can also be so successful in his ideas about Rotary and about humanity in general. Someone I look up to almost every time when I have the opportunity of meeting him or speaking to him. I welcome you, sir. Someone who is today just 2 days old in his immediate Rotary International, past Rotary International Director, but someone who in the last 2 years that I have interacted probably is more a brother, a friend, a guide, a mentor. I can go on with all the synonyms which describe this person, but someone who is so endearing at heart, so forthright in his views, and so correct in what needs to be done to remove the fault lines of Rotary. Immediate past Rotary International Director Shekhar Mehta ji, I welcome you. All my friends, of course, immediate past District Governor Ramesh. It is very difficult for me to say the immediate past because I've seen you working so meticulously and in such a charged manner. Friends, just 2 days after 30th June, you could see that fire in his belly when he was speaking today. Even today he carries the same fire for the cause of Rotary. Ramesh and Nanda, you have been great guides. You have been very inspirational for all of us, and we definitely seek to have that cooperation and that help and that guidance from you. In my year 13-14, we welcome you, sir. District Governor-elect Sanjay and Reena, what to say about you? I've seen you not only grey in the hair in the last 40 years, but definitely also see you going up the ladder in many, many ways, not only professionally but also in Rotary. I'm too young for it, but I know how many years you have given to Rotary, and I welcome you here today not only as a friend but an incoming Rotary leader, and I look forward to working with you very closely in my year. You're welcome. All the past district governors who are sitting here, it is very difficult for me to single out everyone, but I'll speak about them as I go about talking about the journey which brings me here on the podium today in front of all of you. But you all are welcome, sir. All my changemaker presidents, secretaries, my district team, and all the Rotarians who are present here and who have given me that impetus and that motivation to be here, to be your leader for this. But I don't count myself as a leader, but only as a team member of yours who has just been given a position simply to be motivated along with you to do something about Rotary. I welcome you all over here. And finally, two people who are very, very important in my life, and I will talk about it later, but my father, Shri Hansraj Bansal, who has guided me ever since I was born, my elder brother, S.K. Bansal, and my bhabhi, and of course, one person whom I have always considered as my father figure, my uncle, M.D.C. Goyal, who has guided me probably more than my father ever since whenever I needed that guidance at any stage of my life. So I welcome all these people and two of my partners who have been my biggest source of strength to not only support me that I'm standing in front of you, but also been a pillar of strength behind my success in any quarter. Thank you very much, Rajesh and Rajesh. Friends, whenever a person comes on a podium and on this kind of a position, nostalgia hits him very well. You see, it's nostalgic for you to see that who all have actually contributed for you to be here. It's very difficult to name everyone, but few of them stand out. And as I was mentioning the names of these people, some of them have really contributed a great deal to my journey of Rotary. But before that, as my life has unfolded, as I was telling you, my own father who is sitting here, he's 92 today and he has not been very well. The irony of the situation is that taking over in district governor, it has not given me even that much of time to even visit him for the last 16 days that he's been here in Delhi. But that is a very small price to pay for what we have to do together. But he has guided me all through, and before him, when I lost my mother in '86, today, when I get that, burning of compassion in me. I remember my mother. Let me just gather my emotions, please. I look back. I could never understand when I was a small boy in school why my mother used to be so considerate towards our servants, why my mother used to be considerate on the people on the roads, why my mother was considerate towards contributing to the langar of the Gurdwara every day. Why was she doing it? I could not understand. But every time she used to tell me, and in our own small way, I mean, we were not very rich, but whatever we could contribute, she used to give it. I never understood the meaning of that till such time as I joined Rotary. And suddenly it dawned upon me that whatever small way you can help somebody, whatever small way you can contribute out of whatever you have, it's very big till such time as it satisfies you that you have something. And that's what my mother taught me. That's what my father taught me. And these two people have given me that inspiration to do whatever little I can do to make it happen. When I joined Rotary by accident. It was not any guided spirit which made me bring myself to Rotary. One of my friends just brought me here just because he wanted to introduce a few members. But then as I went by on my journey, I realized that there were very many people who mentored me all the way. Past District Governor Virender Jain, whom we call very fondly Bobby, was one person in my club who always encouraged me over a period of time to see that when I thought that yes, I have to get into this position, he was one person who was stoically behind me. And he sits here today, and I don't have any hesitation in saying thank you, Bobby Bhai, for whatever you have given me and inspired me. Many people came on the way, but the real inspiration in Rotary came from one hands-on person whom I admire for his guts, I admire for his forthrightness, and admire for whatever he does for Rotary in the most befitting, straightforward and unabashed manner. And that's my own District Governor, Mukesh Ahuja. Believe me, friends, when I was the President, when I joined in as a President, I was a PHF. Contributed $1,000, that also in 2002-03. I did not know that whether any contribution is to be made to the Rotary Foundation. And as Mukesh jokingly says that I could extract $35,000 from you in that year, I don't say that anyone can extract even a penny out of somebody's pocket, till such time as you yourself want somebody to extract it out of you. So Mukesh, it was your inspiration. It was what you actually cajoled and exhorted your presidents to do, that your year was successful and you were able to collect probably the highest ever contribution out of the Rotary Foundation in that year. So you were one person who really inspired me greatly during my year of presidentship, which also shaped of whatever the Rotarian qualities I have in myself. Thank you very much. Dr. Sushil Khurana, who is more a friend, who is more somebody who has always been by my side for anything and everything, not only in Rotary but otherwise, has again been very instrumental in doing that. Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you, Rashmi, for all that you have always helped us in doing. And finally, when I came into my election year, it was not the election year per se, but sometimes when you discuss with some of your friends, they also give you an idea about what a person's potential can be. You see, sometimes you yourself do not know that what exactly is in store. And one person who is much younger than me, whom probably I can say that out of my experience, probably I can tell him a few things. But someone who has great knowledge of Rotary, someone who has risen on this ladder very fast, who understands the nuances of Rotary very well. Someone who inspired me, who cajoled me, pushed me, and of course encouraged me to come over and take over the reins sometime and go up the ladder. One person who I consider one of my dearest friends, past District Governor Asit Mittal. Asit, thank you very much for everything, whatever you have done. I know it's very difficult for you to be by my side as much as I want, but I'm sure you will always be there in my thoughts and with me during my year 13-14. You are not only my district councillor, but you are a friend who will guide me also. Thank you very much. Friends, I can continue, but two of the people who have consistently mentored me in the last few years, and someone in the last 1 year who has really helped me considerably, someone I look up to, that is our district trainer, past District Governor Rajesh Batra. Let's give him a big hand for all the good training programs he has done. Someone who, even before I mention it, he knows what exactly is required, and to that extent he prepares it so meticulously, so well, always at your back to see that the things are done. Sir, you may not realize, but I do understand that without you, nothing was possible in the last 1 year. Thank you very much for being by my side. Thank you so much. Friends, I can continue. Ashish, whom I know for the last more than 30 years again. You see, all the past district governors who've been there, you see, I can reel out their names, but please excuse me if in case I'm not mentioning anybody's name individually, but all of you have inspired me greatly, sir. I've taken almost 10 minutes to say that, but then I will never get the time to find that much of time to come across all my leaders, to know that how somebody can inspire you and how you can convert that inspiration into the real-time work and do something tangible. Sangeeta, I do not want to mention. Why? Because the question is, I just could not have been anything without you. So friends, someone who is a part of you, someone who is besides you, someone who is what you... Thank you very much. And of course, two of my lovely angels, Damini and Aishani. You see, all these people are my word. And this word is what I have adopted, and that's you guys who are my word of Rotary. Thank you all very much. Let's come to some business now. I had written you a note, all of you, past midnight on the 1st of July. I'm sure you all would have got it. Believe me, those were my heartfelt thoughts, which I just poured into the computer in that half an hour that I was sitting there, and just put it across to you. Whether it meant anything to you or not, but be assured that that was the crux of what I think we need to do in the coming year. Why we want to change, I will not explain in detail because I have already put it across to you. But change is a must. We have to change. We cannot get into that archival methodology to go ahead in Rotary. It's not possible to talk on the analog phones anymore when we have the digitalization of communication. We cannot convey our emotions to each other the same way as we used to convey 50 years back. Friends, the world has changed. I'm not saying that the human emotions should change, but probably the methodology might change. I'm not saying that we should leave aside our core values, but we must see that how exactly the morality of the society has changed. And if in case the society is going through this ecdysis process, as the snakes do, and they shed their old skin to get the new one, we also must shed these kind of things which are pulling us back. You see, we have to change to deliver better. We have to change to see that the society acknowledges us better. We have to change to see that the people who move and who make a difference to the society should be a part of us. Friends, there is no future if in case we do not change. And that is why I simply use those 3 words to convey my ethos to all of you, that we need to change. Simply standing at the podium and talking about it, you see, let us change, will not help till such time as we change ourselves. Till such time as we show the world that yes, we are honest enough to change ourselves. I've mentioned it at many places, that we cannot sermonize till such time as we adopt those very things. We cannot read the 4-way test till we believe in those words. We cannot be good citizens of this country till such time we adopt the charter of this country. Till we believe in the constitution of this country. Till we believe in the rights and duties. Till we believe in the rights of the people who are next to us. Till we know how to stop on the red lights. Till we know how to stand in the lines for our turn to come. These might be irrelevant things. But till such time as we can discipline ourselves in our minds, how do you think we can convey those very things to the world that we Rotarians want you to do? Friends, we have to do a lot of introspection. And when we talk about the international theme of Engage Rotary Change Lives, what exactly is it? Aren't we engaged today? Are we not engaged as Rotarians to do something for this world? We are. The difference is of the degree. What degree of ours is engaged? When we talk ourselves of as Rotarians, do you think that the way you are successful in your businesses and vocations, you're putting in the same energy in the success of Rotary? Let's ask ourselves this question. And we will find the answer within a second, wherein we understand that we are not even working to the extent of 5% of our potential. That how are we engaging Rotary in the best way? And you must understand that if in case 5% of you can do so much to change this world, what will happen if in case you can engage a little more? And that's what the exhortation of Ron Burton, who is our Rotary International President today, that he wants us to engage ourselves in the truest manner, in the most effective manner, so that we are genuinely working towards changing those lives whom we want to change, actually, as a part of the Rotary. Let us understand it from ourselves. I don't think I'm talking Greek or Spanish or French to all my friends. It's pure English, pure sentiment, pure emotion, which we all understand, but we sometimes do not want to admit. If I'm your leader for 13-14, my duty is to show each one of you, including myself, that mirror which reflects the truest sense of what needs to be done in Rotary from all of us. So let's do it. Let's talk about what I want to do in the year 13-14. Ramesh has done exceedingly well last year. But then every district governor has his focus. Ramesh went with his district goals. Probably when I talk of my district goals, I think 80 to 85% of those goals are similar to what Ramesh did. So there is nothing that is, I want to reinvent the wheel. I mentioned it in my letter also. No district governor wants to reinvent the wheel. I'm sure when Sanjay takes over, he will also pick up the good threads out of whatever is being done now. So what exactly are we supposed to do? Let's continue with the good work. But while we go continuing with the good work, what else can we do? And that's what I have been discussing with most of you in the last few months. And believe me, friends, you might say that I'm saying it for the effect, but I can say it with all the conviction and assurance and honesty at my command that I have got one of the finest presidents which this district has ever seen in this history of 301. Let's give a clap to ourselves. The kind of motivation, the kind of excitement which I've seen in every single one of you, believe me, gives me that elixir to do more. And that's why I'm standing here today to tell you that my focus very clearly next year is to go by what is being given to us in the future vision. Create big, sustainable, large projects to the society so that you can actually serve those parts, that community, that society which needs your help. I'm not saying that the small charity is not enough. I'm not saying that you should not do the small charity. As I was mentioning to you just when I started, that even the smallest of help which you can do can create wonders for the others. You do not know that there was 10 rupees or 20 rupees or 50 rupees which you give at the red light to somebody who needs it. It may be 20 rupees or 50 rupees for you, but it is 2 square meals for that person and his family probably. The 2 square meals, what they mean to them, is not probably which may be meaning to you. But friends, it's always the other guy's need which should determine your giving, and not about your own salary. The smallest of your help can be the biggest contributor to somebody's help. So let us not stop ourselves whether we want to do big or small. Whenever we want to do it, let us do it. A few projects which I wanted to talk to you, we are discussing it, but we are determined also that we will do those projects in this year. And I'm sure with the help of all of you, we will see to it that those projects are started, those projects are completed, and if not completed, we'll see to it that we ask Sanjay to take that baton forward and complete them in his year, or J.K. Gaur to complete that in his year. There is never a competition in Rotary, friends. I don't believe in that. I don't want to outshine anybody. There is no way in Rotary you can outshine somebody. There is always somebody ahead of you. There's always somebody behind you. It's some kind of a race wherein everybody is running. There is no one in this world, and especially in the world of Rotary, who is ahead of everybody. And there is no one who can say that I'm the last person in Rotary. Friends, it is only relative to each other's standing that we try to measure ourselves. So never think of yourself as a competition to somebody. That's the only thing I can tell my leaders. The only thing I can tell my team members. You must do better. You must raise the bar. But then raising the bar and doing well and doing better does not mean that we are in competition. If Ramesh has done $1 million for Rotary Foundation, friends, it's your contribution. Ramesh was the motivator. And he has motivated you to donate. He was not holding a gun on your head to donate. It can never be possible. The question is, this is not something which is a competition. Tomorrow if I do 900,000 or 800,000 or 2 million, for that matter, it's not something which is in competition. It's something which is part of our motivating process as leaders. It's you guys who have to ultimately think whether it is good or bad. So don't ever think that you are in competition to anyone, whether in your club, whether your past presidents, whether your past district governors, any of your team members, secretaries, any of your chairs, or whatever. Friends, we are together, and let's consider it from that point. There is definitely some politics somewhere, but then healthy politics is always good, because it keeps the leader on his toes. I don't mind criticism. Definitely, you should criticize, because the critical analysis of that will bring the best out of you. But then, criticizing for the heck of it, probably we should shun it, because that comes sometimes demoralizes us. We don't have to demoralize each other. Healthy criticism is always good. There's always a room for improvement, and we will do it. All my team members are committed to do it. But then at what cost? We cannot have blogs talking about things which do not have any truth in it. The question is, we have to be constructive. So let us build up that kind of a society within Rotary, which is constructive, which generates goodwill, which does not generate hatred, which does not generate personal enemies, personal prejudices. That's not what we accept. May I request the people to close the door, please, at the back? The projects which I want to do, let me discuss them a little quickly. The first project we want to do, and which we are working very, very specifically, is a Rotary Diagnostic Center. It's a large diagnostic center which we are planning to do with Maharaja Agarsen Hospital. Let's give big hands, friends. It's a project of my club, Rotary Rajdhani. It's a project which ultimately will cost about 4 crores because we are giving the state-of-the-art equipment to that diagnostic hospital. And I'm very happy that this project is being spearheaded by one person who's very young to Rotary, who came to Rotary only because I asked him that you must become a Rotarian, who still feels lost sometimes, not only out of enthusiasm, but sometimes out of the bad politics of Rotary, becomes disturbed very well, but his conviction is very strong. Conviction of doing something for the community is very strong. Friends, like me, he also loves his mother very well. He lost his mother long back, but he wants to create history by contributing a substantial amount, which I will come to later, to create this diagnostic center for the poor with the help of Maharaja Agarsen Hospital. Friends, he's none other than the current president of my club, Rajesh Gupta. Rajesh and Seema, please stand up in your seats. Where is Rajesh? Can I see him? Where is Rajesh? Friends, these two very sure that he will like to do it in the memory of his mother, late Shrimati Rajbanti Devi Gupta, who is no more there, but her memory will be there. Rajesh, I'm sure. What you are creating will create history. And that is the first project, friends, which we are doing. The second, for which the inspiration came from none other than immediate past Rotary International Director, Shekhar Mehta, and that was that we wanted to create the eye hospitals. I requested all my presidents to send in their proposals. We are committed to create at least 3 eye hospitals next year. The blueprints are already clear, committed, sealed, signed and delivered. The first such eye hospital. Now all these are big sustainable projects, friends. They are not small projects. And I'm very sure that our district will see, after the last sustainable project which was created by 2 of the stalwarts who are sitting here and who are the moving spirit behind that, that is our Rotary Blood Bank, past Rotary International Director Sudarshan ji and past Rotary International Director O.P. West. You're welcome, sir. Friends, I'm just taking a break. I welcome past Rotary International Director O.P. West and Manju ji. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Friends, sustainable projects cannot be created out of thin air. They need money, they need inspiration, they need guidance, they need a lot of collectibles which ultimately come together to form that project. And then to sustain it is also a challenge, and especially in an institution like Rotary. But Faridabad has come together, the kind of one part of our district, and I don't have any inhibition to say that if in case we segregate our districts into the segments what they are, the 3 zones which stand out in our district, that's zone 12, 13 and 14, and that's Faridabad. And whenever, whatever I have requested, they have stood up to the call without even mentioning, without even battling once. And I must ask all the presidents, all the assistant governors of Faridabad to please stand up and be acknowledged, because you are coming out with not only one eye hospital, but also with the Rotary Blood Bank next year in Faridabad. Rotary Blood Bank is not a dream now. Rotary Blood Bank is a reality. And I acknowledge all of you to say that we'll make sure that Faridabad has a Rotary Blood Bank in the year 34. Thank you very much. We also are coming out with 2 more Rotary Blood Banks, friends. They are round the corner. I'm just mentioning it because there is lots and lots of preparation before we can do that. One person who has been assiduously is now a reality. And if I spoke in the morning to K.S. Yadav, who has been the person who has been spearheading the blood donation there in Gurgaon, if he is to be believed, probably the permission for that Rotary Blood Bank in Gurgaon is round the corner, and the moment the permission comes, we have everything ready to see that Rotary Blood Bank in Gurgaon comes. Dr. Saab, I will like you to stand up and be acknowledged. I'm sure with your guidance and the way you created Rotary Public School, friends, it's not easy to mortgage your own house to raise money for a Rotary project. This guy did it. This person mortgaged his house to create the Rotary Public School for Rotary. That's the spirit of Rotary which we expect out of every one of us. Let's have that spirit. We also are planning that if in case Ghaziabad has a Rotary Blood Bank, of course, it will see the light of the day the moment you see we can plan it better, but yes, it is there. We also have a plan to create a girls' school. I do not know whether I will be able to do what Sudarshanji has done in the Jyoti school. Friends, it is a dream for anyone, any girl, to go to a school what Sudarshanji has created in their home. And he's one person who never hesitates to ask for money, ask for any help to see that school becomes better. That school is for all the underprivileged children, all the underprivileged girls from the lowest sections of the society, and he has created heaven for them. He has created amazing infrastructure and facilities in that school. We may not be able to match it, but we definitely have the inspiration to start something similar in Delhi. And I'm quite charged up to see, because one of my clients, friends, in Delhi, the land is not cheap. And especially when that land is in the R zone. One of my clients has promised to give me 4 acres of land in Delhi. That land will be transferred in the next 15 to 20 days. There are some formalities to be undertaken. But that land, friends, is no less than 30 crores of rupees today at the market value of what is being given to exclusively to Rotary for their purpose. So there is no dearth of benevolence. There is no dearth of givers. Only the cause and the people who are promoting that cause has to be right. So let's be these 2 things. That we should be good at promoting the cause, and we should have the credentials to present ourselves that the people believe in. And money or any facilities which are there, they'll never be sure of. And lastly, friends, we already have 2 specific projects. One for the specific toilets. We have a global grant already lined up with Korea. Past District Governor Manjeet Sahni ji, who is not only a moving spirit behind most of the community projects which are happening in our district, but has been instrumental in creating that global grant for our district, is sitting here, and he is spearheading this. Let's give him a big hand, friends. This is something which will create dedicated toilet blocks in gender-specific institutions. We are working on it. Where, how much, all those things will be clear in the next 15-20 days. Primarily it will be in Ghaziabad, but then we will see that where all we can provide those toilets. But the toilets being the need of the hour from where Rotary took its birth, we are very sure that it will be done. Many such projects, friends, will be coming across, but I am just giving you a window of opportunity that whatever we want to do, there is no doubt of it. I just wrote you a letter. All of you are sitting, I think I haven't even picked up the phone and talked to even one single president. I just exhorted you to give 500 shelter kits costing 5,000 rupees each for the people of Uttarakhand. Friends, 15 clubs out of the 103, 33 active clubs of our district committed those 500 within 2 days. That's the passion. And the help is pouring. The money is being deposited in my account directly. There are very few checks which are being posted to my account. The very methodology shows how keen a person is to give that money. How keen that person is to help our own brothers there in Uttarakhand. Friends, that compassion you can never borrow from somewhere. It comes from within. And that we all have. And we prove it time and again whenever the opportunity arises. And that's the spirit which I want to inculcate when I ask you to contribute to the Rotary Foundation. Rotary Foundation is the fountainhead of Rotary itself. And when we talk of Rotary Foundation, then we talk of the very existence of Rotary. And when we have that spirit, when that Rotary Foundation stands up to everything which we do in the society, then why do we hesitate when it comes to giving? Why do we pull our hand back when that money is to be given? Don't pull your hand back. But I also emphasize that if you do not feel that Rotary Foundation is the right mechanism of helping the society, then please don't give. Don't ever give what you don't feel like from within to give. But when you give and you believe in it also, then don't stand between that giving and the institution to which you want to give. Let's complete that cycle. I proposed one particular thing which Ron Burton has specified, and that was $1,000 which he asked every district governor all around the world to contribute. We all did it. We all did it with a great deal of happiness. And our district governors, 13-14 class became the first class in the history of Rotary, where all the district governors, all the team members of Ron Burton contributed at least $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation. That is the kind of standing which Ron Burton created by his inspiration. We want to percolate it down to all of you. And in pets, today we have a wider spectrum of Rotarians sitting here. I just made you a request. Now this is the minimum request, friends. Don't think. I was just talking to Prem Singhania ji of Delhi Heritage. And most of my presidents who are here today, rather all of them, I had requested them that you will contribute at least minimum $100 in the year 13-14. And all of them, friends, have complied with this request. I want you to give them a round of applause. It is not about $100. It's not about 5,000-6,000 rupees. It's about us joining a particular group and a class of people who believe in the very existence of Rotary, who believe in the very existence of Rotary Foundation. And when we commit ourselves to the minimum amount, the maximum amount is up to us to determine. And in a little while, I'll show you what the maximum and the minimum means. I have not even picked up the phone and talked to even one of you till date in the last 2 days, asking you to contribute to the Rotary Foundation. It doesn't mean that I will not. But I want you people to understand that I want those feelings and emotions to come from within. You must get up and say that yes, I want to do it. And that is my happiest moment. Rather than I going to you and telling you that no, you have to give. That's the difference between the way I want to ask. And I have requested, and this time I'm taking a pledge that I will do my utmost to see that every single Rotarian of this district contributes at least 1,000 rupees at the end of the year 2013-14. Let's give ourselves applause because everyone committed that every Rotarian will contribute 1,000 rupees, again repeating at least. 1,000 is not the boundary. 1,000 is the beginning. But if somebody says, I want to just give 1,000 and nothing more, I'm fine. But then yes, I know you people will not stop at that. Let's keep it over there only. I've taken too much time. I exceeded my time. Sharath is screwing me, sitting across, but Sharath, I will not get the time to be in tune and in sync with my own team members after this day. I'll be talking to you in your installations, in your GOBs, but I want you to talk with me or otherwise today, heart to heart. I think we have spoken about it. I simply want to mention Asit had started a very nice way of making the Rotarians contribute to the Rotary Foundation. He had named it Gullak. And I was quite enthused by that idea. Somehow, probably, we could not give it an administrative and some kind of a twist to see that how exactly it becomes more successful. But because it was the beginning, so you can always improve on the things subsequently. But Asit, I'm taking that very, very inspiring thing from you in 11-12 forward, and I'm naming it Change for Change. The name which comes to my mind, that when we are changing this word, let us also change it with the change. And I literally mean it. Change means the loose change which you have in your pockets. What we also asked you in that year to save for the Rotary Foundation. Friends, one request, I will just close it. And that request is that you must keep one transparent box, however big or small it is. Whether it is glass box, whether it is acrylic box or whatever, but it should be transparent. Keep that box either in your bedroom or in your living room or where you watch the television or where you can see it every day. And put in all the small change what you have in your pocket every day diligently in that. But you must look at it and you must put whatever is in your pocket. I don't mind whether it is 25 paise or 50 paise or 1 rupee or 2 rupees or 10 rupees or whatever. But you must have that feeling of contributing to the Rotary Foundation every day. I want you to get into that habit. I want you to see that when you go home, when you are stepping into your home, the first thing you want to do is put some money in that box. That's the way I feel when I go home. It has become a way of life for me. And that's the spirit I want to inculcate in all the Rotarians who are sitting here. I want every single member of this Rotary, every single member of this district to have that box in your house. At the end of the year, whether you have 500 or 5,000 or 50,000, the quantum is not important. Till such time, all the 365 days of the year, you have been able to put something in that. Because you will have the satisfaction at the end of the year that you have contributed to the Rotary Foundation all 365 days. That's the spirit which I want to inculcate in every Rotarian of this district. And that's important, and that is how we will engage Rotary and change lives. Friends, there is many things which we have to discuss, but we'll continue to do that. There are still the whole year in front of us. But I'm sure with such spirited, such motivated, such wonderful team members with me, I could have asked even for the moon, and that would have been less. You are all the blessed people of this Rotary District 3010. And when I look at every single one of you, I feel myself blessed, and I feel Sangeeta and me, we both are blessed to be given a chance to serve Rotary and to serve this community through the medium of District 3010 in such a great and such a glorious manner. Thank you very much for making this opportunity for me. And I'm sure, I hope to see that the glory of this district is further enhanced when I lay down the baton and hand over the baton to Sanjay next week. Thank you very much.
Give us a standing ovation, please. A wonderfully read, straight out of heart, and beautiful message. Thank you so much, Governor Vinod, for giving us and sharing your thoughts. I request Governor Vinod and Dr. Sangeeta to kindly welcome them. Welcome you, sir, and thanks for coming. At this stage, can I request people at the back kindly be seated, don't move. There's lot more program left and we have a chief guest who's going to speak. So my request, kindly be seated and do not move, please. Agarwal ji who came to please come forward for a welcome by Governor. All delegates kindly continue to take your seats. Please, everyone who's standing at the back, may I request you to take your seats.
May I request all my friends, if I call you friends, I think that's the true way we can address each other. जगदीश जी, मैं प्लीज दरवाजे बंद करिए और अपने सारे रोटेरियंस को रिक्वेस्ट करिए कि अंदर आके बैठे. प्लीज, I don't want our Rotarians to go out so soon. Please.
It is time to make announcements for TRF recognitions and contributions. And now I invite on stage DRFC and past Governor Dr. Sushil Khurana to come and do the honors. I also invite Chief Guest, Rotary International Director P.T. Prabhakarji and Governor Vinod to kindly be on the stage.
Friends, good evening to each one of you. On this Sunday, when I was sitting with Vinod and we were talking about the programs of the Rotary Foundation and we were coming here, what all we have to do and how do we achieve it. I started asking him that how many people are going to be honored and who all. I have made a list and talked to some of the people and started making a list. But Vinod, after I have made the list, said, sorry Sushil, I cannot give you more than 5 minutes. And the list is very huge and very long. So I like to first of all we apologize because then we thought in those 5 minutes we can only recognize 5 people. So we picked up the 5 people, top people, and we'll be asking them to please come. But I can assure you, my dear friends, those of you who wanted to be the major donor and wanted to give your checks today, we will have a function very soon and we will request our leadership to come again for the good cause. I am very sure PT will never refuse us, our director, and he'll take out some time and we'll do that. First of all, then when this thing was happening, in the meantime, Vinod goes out of his room for 5 minutes, makes some calls, I don't know to whom, and comes back. He says, Sushil, if that is the case, I will like to lead it by front. And he promises, he has already, as we have been told by Mukesh just now, that he has already given 1,51,000 US, he has already contributed. And now, today, he has given a check of $1 lakh more to qualify for the Arts Club Society. Friends, may I request Dr. Sangeeta and our DD Vinod to please come onto the stage and get recognized by none else but by our own RI Director P.T. Prabhakarji. Friends, the Arts Club Society is one in which a person who gives $250,000 US, he comes. Can I request Sushil ji and Shekhar Mehta ji and Ramesh, please come. Can I request O.P. Vyas ji and Sanjay ji to please come to the dais. And I know when, and Shekhar ji, let me tell you, probably it was when he went out, probably to me it sounded as if he was talking to you and you were the motivating force for this $1 lakh.
Last year he promised me he would do it today. Friends, please give a big hand to your governor.
Can I request the dignitaries to please be on the stage? I will take another 4 people have to be called. May I request past Rotary Director Sudarshan ji also to please come onto this stage. The second person is none else but the gentleman about whom Vinod was just talking is the present President Rajesh Gupta and Seema Gupta from the Vinod Bansal's home club.
Friends, I did not have to spend too much time convincing this person why it is important to give. The Swaraj Club Society member contributes $250,000 to the Rotary Foundation, and it's a landmark. This person today is a Paul Harris Fellow, and he is committing himself to becoming an Arch Club member in the year 13-14. He is contributing $250,000 to the Rotary Foundation in the year 2013-14. Let us give him a big hand, friends. The second Arch Club member, me and two. Today Rotary Club of Delhi Rajdhani has 2 Arch Club members. That's the spirit.
Friends, as you know, there is no dearth of givers. It's only the feeling has to be coming from the inside. Can we please honor Rajesh and his wife Seema.
It needs a big heart, whatever it says, to give 1.5 crores of rupees. Let's admit it. But that's what Rotarians are made of. And this is the example. Now, let's have a picture with all the stalwarts. Seema? दोस्तों, अगर थोड़ी सी देर भी हो जाए तो कोई बात नहीं, फंड्स रेज करेंगे, शान से करेंगे, दिल से करेंगे और इच्छा से करेंगे. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you very much. I'm honored to have you as a younger brother. Thank you, Seema.
Thank you, Rajesh, and thank you, Seemaji, for this contribution to the Rotary Foundation, and it will go a long way. Now I have the privilege to call past President Manish Agarwal from Rotary Club of Noida. He belongs to a club which is an all-major donor club. Can I have Manish Agarwal, please?
Friends, let me introduce Manish Agarwal. I think most of you know him, but probably we don't know his virtues. He is one person who created history in the year 2011-12. He created history by creating the first major donor club of this world, where all his club members are the major donors. That was the history. But one thing is there, when he was creating history for his club, he did not do that with his personal glory. He wanted to do it with all his club members, and that's the way he did it. And today, when I just made him a small request, we just sat over a cup of tea for 10 minutes, and I told him कि मनीष क्या इरादा है इस साल. तो इसने यही कहा कि भाई साहब जो आप कहो. मैंने कहा नहीं, मैंने तो आज तक नहीं कहा, आप कहो. तो इन्होंने कहा कि मैं $75,000 ये हम सिर्फ उसने 1 जुलाई को कहा. 30 जून तक क्या होता है वो इसकी इच्छा शक्ति पे. But thank you, Manish. You have been a great source of inspiration for all of us when I look at your club as a wonderful club. Small token of our recognition in the presence of all the stalwarts of Rotary, but I'm sure it will inspire many of us to do even better for Rotary Foundation. Thank you very much.
बना दे